Hello students, let's move to section 3. It is of written communication, or what we call it writing skills. We have summary writing, note making, letter writing, email writing, blog writing, leaflet writing, preparing an appeal, preparing questions for interview, preparing or drafting speech. All are these activities in written communication or writing skill section. Here 3.1 is of summary writing. We are aware about summary writing and we are doing that since our schooling days. Summary writing, simply it is Saransh Lekhan. It is part of skimming or concising the text into our own language. A poem can be summarized, prose can be summarized as well, novel can be summarized, movies can be summarized. It is only to give the objective picture as well as the factual information about the text. Here we do not have to add our comments or our opinions or views. By remaining subjective, not objective, we have to write the summary. Now in the textbook, summary is defined. So what summary is? Simply it is explained as a record in the reader's own words what gives the main points of piece. Piece here it is the literary form. You may consider here poem or an article from newspaper or someone's lecture or passage or extract or even a chapter of a whole book. Certain icebreakers are given here. Now first one is discuss in pairs and guess the correct alternative for the following. First one is given here. To summarize means. Four options are there. Let's read all these four. Guess your answer. Put information in chronological order. It is taught in note making, particularly in simple note, or it may be a tabular data, or it may be a tree diagram. Information must be in a chronological order as it is given in a sequence. Second one is to recapitulate the main points in selection. Third one, to introduce new information. And fourth one is to write one's opinion about selection. Fourth answer it is subjective. My own views I will add there. Third one, to introduce new information, surely it is not. So to summarize means, for our better understanding, to recapitulate the main points in selection from the text. We have to focus on the major points by which the readers or the listeners can get the clear cut idea what the writer is going to state in a short. Number second, the type of summary that consists of a paragraph to express the main idea is outline, second one report, third one synopsis, and fourth one is written summary. Guess the answer? Yes, of course it is a written summary. The type of summary that consists of a paragraph to express the main idea is a written summary. It means we have to write the summary into a paragraph. Second one in the icebreakers is there are various ways of incorporating other writers' works into your own writing. They differ according to the closeness of your writing to the source writing. Source writing, that what we are going to deal with, what we are going to write with. Match the ways of writing in brief given in column A with their description in column B. We have to just find out what actually these ideas are. First one is given there, summarizing. Already we had learned it. Summarizing means to recapitulate the main points in selection. Here, summarizing goes with answer. In B, it is with E. It includes main ideas into one's own word. It means I have to move away from the words that are being used by the writer. Summary is my own. What I understood, how I comprehended by reading the text. I have to write in my own words. At the same time, I have to remain with the major points in the text. It is summarizing. Now, second one, paraphrasing. What is paraphrasing? It must be, answer is F1, it must be identical, very close as the writer wanted to say. It must be identical to the original and match the document word by word. It is different from summary. Paraphrasing the writer's opinion into simple language. It is paraphrasing. We can't say it is the translation. It is the a simpler form what writer wants to say. Identical, very close. Now third one, precise writing. Precise writing, the answer is D1. It includes taking broader segment of the source. Source here it is the text and considering it slightly. Broader segment of the source. It is more than summary writing and very few than paraphrasing. Fourth one, quoting. What is quoting? Answer is A. It includes not just the main idea but every detail expressed clearly and to the point. In summary writing, we should not go into detail. We focus on to main points. But in quoting, details must be expressed. It is quoting. Now fifth one, editing. Now answer is B1. Editing is that it includes selection of proper lines from the given text for correction, condensation and organization. We have to make the correction as well as condensation and organization. It is editing. We have to edit some part. And last one is gist writing. It is nearest to summary writing. Gist writing, it is nearest to summary writing, but it is not summary writing. Then what gist is? It includes the most essential part or the crux of the matter, major points only, very major point. That way crux, that is major point of the matter. Now come to next page, that is summary writing. What summary writing is explained here. Now at the beginning, summary writing in Marathi it is Saransh Lekhan. Let's start. Brevity is the soul of wit. It is maxim. You can get it as an idea. Brevity. Brevity means concise रूप. It is concise. संक्षिप्तपणा ज्याला आपण म्हणतो. Brevity is the soul of wit. Wit here it is the wisdom. It is with readers. It is with writers. It is with authors or a good communicator. Good communicator is he who use little words that express more and more explanation. Concise रूप, that is maxims. We may consider proverbs, म्हणी ज्याला म्हणतो आपण, म्हणी ज्याचा एक्सप्लेनेशन आपल्याला करता येतो आणि त्यालाच गुड कम्युनिकेटर, संवाद साधणारा लेखक, वाचक, हे तेच ग्रेट ठरतात जे कमीत कमी शब्दामध्ये जास्तीचं म्हणणं ते मांडत असतात. Brevity is the soul of wit is one of the countless maxims coined by William Shakespeare. The man of wit he himself. William Shakespeare was the man of wisdom. And it is the maxim that he coined. He had written. Brevity is the soul of wit. It is relevant to speaking as well as writing. Brevity or concision, the cutting out of unnecessary words while conveying an idea. While we are just going to explain our idea, conveying an idea, explaining, we have to cut the unnecessary words. Appropriate words, appropriate vocabulary must be used. It aims to enhance communication. Target is to increase our communication by few words, by eliminating redundancy without omitting important information. It means it is not that we have to omit the important things, but we have to omit unnecessary or over ideas. पाहिजे तसंच सूचकपणा आणि परफेक्टनेस, शब्दांचा वापर आपण आपल्या बोलण्यातून किंवा लिखाणातून केला पाहिजे आणि त्यासाठीच आपल्याला हा सारांश लेखन, हा रिटन कम्युनिकेशन, एक लिखाण कौशल्य आपल्याला स्टडीसाठी दिला गेला आहे. Summary writing is one of its kind that has been described as one of the elementary principles of writing, primary principles of writing. Summary writing enables us to use the perfect words, the proper words while explaining the proper ideas. कमीत कमी बोलणे पण गर्भित अर्थ, मोठा लाक्षार्थ, त्याचा अर्थ निघाला पाहिजे, हे आपल्याला समरी रायटिंगमधून शिकायचं आहे किंवा आपलं हे कौशल्य समरी रायटिंगमध्ये दाखवायचं आहे. टू स्पीक what is required and to write what is necessary is a requisite towards the development of a language skill. टू स्पीक what is required, गरजेचं आहे तेवढंच बोलणं आणि लिहिणं. एक्झाममध्ये सुद्धा आपण हे पाळलं पाहिजे. 4 मार्कच्या क्वेश्चनसाठी 4 मार्कचंच आन्सर लिहिलं पाहिजे, किंवा मला जमतं म्हणून मी कितीही लिहित बसलो तरीही त्या 4पेक्षा जास्त मार्क्स त्याला मिळणार नाहीत. समटाईम्स इट हॅपन्स व्हाईल वी राईट ॲन एसे. सो लिमिटेशन इज देअर. 200 words to 50 words limitation is there. So it happens sometimes. So what we have to follow? We have to speak what is required and we have to write what is necessary. Is a requisite towards the development of language skill, and it is necessary, it is essential while we develop our language skill. It is important to be brief in written expression. We have to avoid unnecessary words, unnecessary sentences. Just we try to strengthen our answers. No, we have to go to point wise, necessary only. It is important to be brief in written expression always. To express in brief the main points of a written record is the summary writing skill. So what is summary writing skill? We have to focus the details, the major points, but into concise form. To express in brief the main points of written record is the summary writing skill, and that can be developed by practice. Yes, summary writing, developing of language skill, it is not a work of an hour or a day. We have to practice over it. We have to write, we have to read again and again, and then only we will be come towards perfectness of summary writing or any skill. Summarizing has a definite purpose. Why we have to summarize? Purpose, it has certain purpose. Unnecessarily it is not given for our study. काही हेतू समरी रायटिंगचा किंवा समराईज सारांश लेखनाचा काहीतरी हेतू आहे. तो व्हॉट इज दॅट? द पर्पज ऑफ समरी इज टू गिव्ह द रीडर अ क्लिअर objective picture of the original text. Original text, it may be text, it may be poem, it may be movie, or it may be lecture of someone. That is original. So by that original, to other readers or other listeners, we have to give a very clear idea with major points, as well as objective picture, not subjective. Do not move towards subjectivity. You have to remain with the original text. अगदी स्पष्ट आणि वस्तुनिष्ठ चित्रण आपण त्या एखाद्या टेक्स्टचं केलं पाहिजे. मोस्ट इम्पॉर्टंटली, द समरी restates only the main points of text or lecture without giving examples or details. So what we have to omit? We have to omit giving the details, such as dates, numbers, or statistical data. We have to avoid all that. समरी रायटिंगच्या वेळेस लेखकाचं जे मत आहे ते आपण थोडक्यात स्पष्ट आणि वस्तुनिष्ठपणे मांडलं पाहिजे, जेणेकरून वाचक असेल किंवा श्रोता असेल त्याला लवकर थोड्या वेळेमध्ये ते पूर्णपणे कळालं पाहिजे ॲक्च्युली व्हॉट इज दॅट इन द टेक्स्ट. त्या टेक्स्टमध्ये काय आहे ते. आणि आपण डिटेल्स पूर्णपणे अवॉइड केले पाहिजेत. कोणते डिटेल्स? एक त्यामध्ये असतील त्या डेट्स असतील, किंवा तो वर्ष असेल, किंवा काही नंबर्स असतील, एवढे एवढे विद्यार्थी, एवढे एवढे विद्यार्थी, असे नंबर्स आपण, किंवा स्टॅटिस्टिकल काही जर माहिती असेल, गणितीय माहिती असेल, किंवा काही सांख्यिकीय माहिती असेल, ती आपण पूर्णपणे वगळली पाहिजे. इट इज व्हॉट समरी रायटिंग. Do's of summary writing, what we have to do, what we have to concentrate. आपण समरी रायटिंगच्या वेळेस कशावरती कॉन्सन्ट्रेट केलं पाहिजे. that is do's of summary writing. If we follow all these in our mind, surely we will come to the perfectness of summary writing. आपण ह्याच्यामध्ये पूर्णपणे निपुण होऊ शकतो. काय दिलेलं आहे बघूया. डूज ऑफ समरी रायटिंग. रीड अँड रीरीड द पॅसेज. थ्रूआउट our English, we have to concentrate on reading, reading, reading and reading only. Practice of the text. So if you read again and again, what will happen? You will understand the text, and if you will understand the text, you will be able to comprehend it. समजाल आणि त्यानंतर तुम्हाला त्याचं आकलन होईल. कॉम्प्रिहेन्शन, द पॉइंट इज नॉट मेन्शन्ड हिअर. देन रीड द इन्स्ट्रक्शन्स. देन फाइंड एक्झॅक्टली what you need to summarize. What are the major points? We have to come to there. मुख्य ह्याच्यामधले पॉईंट्स कोणते आहेत त्या पॉईंटकडे आपण समरायझिंगच्या वेळेस आलं पाहिजे. Then identify the main idea through the process of asking questions. What is there in the text? Just ask the passage, ask the writer what is there, what he want to insist on, what he wants to suggest to us. काय त्याच्यामधून सांगायचं आहे, नेमका त्याचा उद्देश काय, इंटेन्शन काय आहे, हेतू काय, हे आपण त्या पॅसेजला क्वेश्चन विचारून काढले पाहिजे. ड्राफ्टिंग आपण करत राहायला पाहिजे. Then form short sentences on your own. Try to write your own sentences. Do not copy the sentences in the text. Then connect the sentences using linkers. Linkers या ठिकाणी conjunctions we have to use. Remove redundant words and sentences from the key sentences like adjectives, adverbs. We have to remove redundant, unnecessary or overstated. We have to just remove all that. Then omit details. Details must be omitted. Then avoid your own interpretation. Always we must remind, we are objective, we are not subjective. We are just the messengers of the writer and messaging to the readers or listeners. So do not just mingle or add your interpretation. You must always remain objective and not subjective. These are some of the keynotes that we always to concentrate on while drafting the summary. Now don'ts of summary writing. What we should avoid, what we have to avoid. Now don'ts points are given here. First one is include as well as add. Point number 1 and point number 3. So we should not include our own ideas, our own interpretation, or we should not add the information. Though we are informative, very informative, we keep all the informations with us, but we have to avoid that. Then exclude. At the same time, as we are not including our own ideas or not adding our information, at the same time we should not exclude what the major points are. ज्या आपण त्याच्यामध्ये काही समावेश करायचं नाही आपले वैयक्तिक मतं किंवा आपल्या कॉमेंट्स, आपली वैयक्तिक माहिती. त्याचप्रमाणे आपण लेखकाने सांगितलेली त्या टेक्स्टमधली, त्या एक्स्ट्रॅक्टमधली किंवा पॅसेजमधली आपण माहिती वगळायची सुद्धा नाही, जी महत्त्वाची आहे. काय वगळायचं आहे ते आपण वरती बघितलेलं आहे. देन कॉमेंट्स, डोंट पर्सनल कॉमेंट्स त्याच्यावरती आपण करायच्या नाहीत. अँड गिव्ह एक्झाम्पल्स, नॉट नेसेसरी. आपण कोणतेही एक्झाम्पल्स त्या ठिकाणी देण्याची गरज नाही. रिमेन सब्जेक्टिव्ह अँड जस्ट ड्राफ्ट युअर समरी. इट इज द बेस्ट वे अँड यू विल गेट गुड मार्क्स हिअर. नाव just go to the do's and then don'ts. Example is given here. As an example, let's take an article for summary. Article is given here. Now you will read it, and specimen answer is also given there. the probable answer. It may be different. Steps are given there, how to prepare it, how to draft it, and answer is also given there. Let's go to the example. I will read it and explain it where it is necessary. The text is just I will read it. Learning disability, concise rupees LD. Concise form is LD, is an umbrella term for wide variety of learning problems. Learning disability. Children with learning disorder might be labeled as slow learners, but they are as smart as everyone else. They just need to be taught in proper environment conducive to their learning speed and level. Observations of child over period of time by parents at home and teachers in school can provide valuable information about the way a child is able to learn and function in all the ways that he should be able to at his age and level. It is regarding to learning disability, and we may call them as slow learners at the schools. What they need is the conducive environment, the proper environment. Okay, the student have their different aptitudes, each and every one. It is not same size fit to all like that, and teachers and parents have to work for their better learning. They have to find out their problems, and if they provide them the ways, the proper ways, their own ways, surely one can find the progress in their learning, or they can overcome their learning disability. There may be certain apparent problems with reading, writing, listening, speaking, reasoning, dealing with maths. Different problems. Someone might have problem with reading, others might have with writing. Once these problems are identified, it is time for proper investigation. So need is to find out their problem, then investigation over that, why he is suffering from that problem or why he is facing that problem. Once it is find out, surely ways are there. It is important in order to clarify specific learning disorders and also rule out any other issue affecting the student's education progress. Investigations may reveal various types of disorders. Yes, they can explain. We will come to like dyslexia, dysgraphia, dyscalculia, specific reading disability, auditory processing disorder, that is APD, then ADHD, it is attention deficit hyperactive disorder, etc., etc. These are some of the disorders that these slow learners, or what we call them, the disabled in learning student, have suffer different problems. Auditory processing disorder, it is related with oral, that is hearing disability, also known as central auditory processing disorder, is condition that affects the sound that travels unimpeded through the ear, is processed or interrupted by the brain. It is their disability with the hearing sense and with the brain. Individuals with APD do not recognize subtle differences between sounds and words. Yes, it is their problem. They can't make the difference between sound and between the words. Dyscalculia is condition that affects person's ability to understand numbers and learn math, science and symbols, while dysgraphia affects person's handwriting abilities and fine motor skills. Yes, Dyscalculia, it is with understanding the numbers, or it is related to the maths. And dysgraphia, it is with the writing or handwriting. Dyslexia is learning disorder affecting reading and language based processing skills like reading fluency, decoding, recall, writing, and sometimes even speech. These are some of the disorders of this student. Many aspects of speaking, listening, reading, writing, and arithmetic overlap and built on the same brain capabilities. It is not surprising that people can be diagnosed with more than one learning disability. Some student may suffer from a single problem or more than one problem. Therefore, any disorder that hinders the ability to understand language will also interfere with the development of speech, which in turn hinders learning to read and write. It may be with speaking as well as learning and writing. ADHD, attention deficit hyperactive disorder, includes difficulty in staying focused and paying attention. It is different. Restlessness and difficulty in controlling behavior, or what we call balancing. There are other learning disabilities many other learning disabilities that can be identified in the normal classrooms at school level. Such problems can be solved to great extent using various methods and treatments if diagnosed at any early stage. If early, what the problems of these students are diagnosed, ways or solutions can be provided. Inclusion in education is one of the ways to solve the problem of children with learning disorder. Inclusion, to think into, that is the solution. To think into, in a mixed ability classroom with effective teaching methods and conducive environment, child with learning disability can progress in not only education but also social interactions. Yes. Implementation of inclusive classrooms may vary, but the purpose will be achieved. It is not a simple act. Inclusion, it is not a simple act. Different ways, different methods can be used to solve these problems of certain students. But success is there. Unfortunately, our country is less open to inclusive learning for children with LD, that is, learning disability students. Unless handled efficiently, these disorders often transform to conditions like anxiety and depression of these students. We may take them out from anxiety concerning condition of the students and depression. Parents, teachers, educators, and other stakeholders must insist on the need to uplift children with LD. Now these classes, the parents, the teachers, as well educators, and other participants in the education system have to talk about this inclusive process of teaching and learning for these students, disabled students. The children need to be handled carefully in their own space. They need love, no more than teaching. What they need, it is the emotional or moral support. That is, they need love, encouragement, and moral support, so that they can emerge with great self confidence, self worth, and determination. They should be determined. So ways we can give them the confidence that they are able to. This is a simple passage that focuses on the learning disabled students, that is disability, learning disability of certain student. What are the disabilities? Certain disabilities are discussed and the suggestion is given there. You may consider these as the major points. Now steps are suggested. They are: read the article twice I will state that read the article till you understand. पूर्ण समजेपर्यंत आपण हा पॅसेज वाचला पाहिजे. Ask questions about the purpose of writing. What is the purpose? Yes. Then identify the main idea. Then write the first draft. First three steps are more important, that is reading, asking questions to find out the purpose, and finding out the main idea of the text. Then come towards writing. Write the first draft as you understood. Then revise your first draft and edit it. Then just after writing your first drafting, just read yourself and find out whether all the points are considered, written or not. You may find the grammatical mistakes here too. Then edit it and write the final draft, and again you have to read it. Now the summary answer is, specimen answer is given here of the above extract. Now what is important is that first point, you have to suggest the suitable title for your summary writing. सारांश लेखनला आपण टायटल म्हणजे शीर्षक द्यायला पाहिजे, and it is related to the purpose. Easily you can find it out. Title is suggested here, learning disability, handle with care. You may give your own titles. You may give it as learning disability, problems and solutions, or you may simply learning disability. It may be the title. Suggest whatever you like, or it must be suitable. Now the answer is that learning disability is an umbrella term for many learning problems like reading, writing, listening, speaking, reasoning, maths and other physical and motor difficulties. Motor, it is related with muscles. These problems need to be identified and investigated. The language is completely different than the major text. A child can be diagnosed with more than one learning disability like dyslexia, dysgraphia, auditory processing disorder, etc. etc. Though in the text more problems are discussed, but few are given there. In summary, such disorders can be dealt with using various methods in a regular classroom. One of the ways is inclusion. Implementation of inclusion may vary, but it has positive effect on the learning disabled. Though the idea of inclusion is not popular in our country, it can prove useful to handle such children. Along with the methods and techniques, the children also need encouragement and moral support to progress with self-confidence and determination. Now at the beginning, issue is focused, then issue is discussed, then the solutions are find out on the issue, and at last the condition of this issue in our nation. These major 4 points are discussed in this text as well as in the summary of the text. Okay.